No use digging here.
Yes, of course. Let's have a peek inside.
One big fat nothing here. That would be the House of Healing. Now we're gonna trigger the wave. Straight back to the last Lytian. Šta? Wow,
Prehranjivo.
how do they manage this? Get up! Uh-huh. Else.
How's the barricade?
Thaniel and me are...
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him.
Here's the loot.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
Pull out the loot you found and play a little. Bart could do this well.
Thaniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
Calm. Breathe. You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
A century. You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes.
Let Halson handle this.
Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
What lakeshore? Why the torch? Shit. Down there. Yeah, there's a chest there, Scratch.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from
We kept Art safe. That's what matters. Couldn't have done it without you.
Yes, Mom.
Thaniel will be so scared there alone. We looked after each other for such a long time. I hope he's all right.
Was it your parents?
We need more.
At once.
Your parents.
You're mean.
I'm mean. What have I done?
Yes, yes, you saved me from shadow creatures. No need to gloat.
Came to check on you, that's all.
I'm fine. It's Cal and Leah who need help.
Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that way.
Whose parents were those two? Yours?
Mole can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us.
Begone!
Well, it's she. Let me see. Look at her. I forgot the name.
I can't. I can't.
Well, did you?
I wish I hadn't left.
Bloody hell, who was it? With those dead parents?
How's the barricade coming along?
How am I supposed to know? And where is that quest?
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
There's so many. Lazel reacts when you're close to the trader. I gotta say.
Our asses.
Well, let me see what she says. Cause I really can't tell. Journal is a mess. Da. Ne, čamac. Što bi to radilo?
I bet they're close.
White shirt. That Lazel said the name. Then I need to find that. And she said less light. Name and less light. That's good enough.
Yes.
The doctors found oblivion. See that corpse? Arabella's father in the oh-so-decaying flesh.
Find Arabella's parents. Who is Arabella, goddamn you? Arabella. Who on earth is Arabella? I forgot. There's way too many NPCs. On Arabella turned dead, we should break the news to her at the camp. Arabella at the camp. Yeah, it's a tiefling. We told her to go to our camp. Fuck, till I realize what it is. So that's not a dead husband's quest. I thought it was husband, it's not. Trader, missing quest. Ara... Tiefling. Parents. Alright, let's go sort out the inventory as well, I guess. I need to do it sometime. But first to Arabella. And then it's house.
I don't get it.
Fate spins along. Dost thou require a new ally?
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
Your parents are dead.
No. No. I don't believe you.
It was quite a sight. Their corpses were all but turned inside out. Sorry, Arabella.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
Realities of war inspires slaves.
Leave me alone.
Will is bugged. He doesn't want to speak.
Yes, of course.
You're glowing with magic. Mistra must be mighty happy right about now.
They all reacted this, but how am I glowing with magic? I don't get it. I didn't got a weave, so how? No matter. Let's begin. Level 9. A bit less than 50% XP. Good on a battle mage, Thunder Smite. Very good on a battle mage. Blunt cold thunder. But I don't need it. These are unique weapons. They go up. How come there is no inscription, nothing about it, it's just armory? Is this a bug? I'll leave it here because I don't even know what it is. And you can even inspect. What to inspect? Spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also inflict radiating orb. Can be useful, but I believe these two are the best right now for the area I'm currently in. Can be useful on her as well. That saving throw, whatever. Ability ring. Okay, religion. Mental fatigue. Advantage on saving throws against shard. There's the Mind Flayer's ring. Quest without trace. While obscured, +1 armor class. Deal more damage to lightly or heavily obscured creatures. Creatures made out of shadow thief. There is no need. This is to deal with shadows, but the game is just way too easy. I get it with a ring, but There is no need. Another invisibility. And bluer combined corpus. Nice. 3 lowers caress and 3 lowers embrace. One is caress, the other one is embrace. One of the magical pair of rings allows the wearer to receive warding bond from a creature wearing the magic ring. And the other one has a gentle warding bond. So what is the difference between a warding bond and a gentle warding bond? Raises armor class and whatnot. Would be good between Shadowheart and Lae'zel, I guess. If they got space. Pain Death. Protective Coma. No fucking thank you. Again, if the game was harder, then yeah, you protect someone so they cannot die. But there is no need. When we deal poison, target needs to succeed a constitution saving throw. When we deal fire, you gain 2 turns of heat. This is good on a warlock, fire warlock. Voice of the Circle, that's from Mushrooms. Classic Ice Knife, I already got them, so no need, I guess. The amount of items, man. This is for the quest. It's ancient. Charm purse. That can be useful in a conversation, okay, but I guess I don't need it. Paralyzing critical once per long rest when scoring a crit on a humanoid. The wearer can paralyze the target for 2 turns. They can go on a Starion. Speak with the dead amulet. And a bunch of crap. That would be Gale.
Ripe with magic. Certainly.
Here, let me see what you got. Десь жучка. Прямо, десь жучка. Десь жучка. Десь жучка. Dear God. Dear God. Moment. Invisibility. Jump. Resist acid. Protect from missiles. Gain damage with bows. Adds ability modifier to the damage of the attack when two weapon fire. Again, good for him. Melee rogue. Range rogue. Now it depends what you want. I'm using sleight of hand. There is no need to switch. There is even no need to switch on the damage gloves in combat. I keep playing with sleight of hand. He could hurt even more. Brand the weak. Healing. Shield. Fog. Fog. Paralyzing critical, and you got magic missiles, yeah. I like magic missiles on Astarion, I really like it. But let's say that he's even stronger with this. Alright. A lot of times I won fights with magic missiles when he cannot reach with melee or with bow.
I wonder what the next move is.
Ready and willing.
I mean, why do I care about damage when I can raise armor class on a wizard? You can still cast all spells, you don't get penalties like in other games. So, I guess I can go with a shield as well. Where did I play shields? I know I got some. Below 50, gain temporary hit points, ensnaring strike, and heroism. What was it? Immunity fright. Yes. Well, I guess.
Can't afford to stay idle. This
Come
way.
on. There is one very rare shield to loot as well. So I can switch again. Even better. This is unique, Trepad. When you heal, you gain bonus to attack rolls if the wearer bears absolute brand. They deal 1 additional thunder damage and gives thunder wave. When the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, and she is always illuminated, they will inflict radiating orb. And the radiant wave will go down. Now, pair of rings. If I equip on Lae'zel, True Love's Embrace and Caress. When you heal, you gain bonus. And now I need to put this on Lae'zel, True Lover's Embrace. I hope she's got spot for this. Attack rolls, saving throws. When she deals radiant. Dexterity. Oof. Receive turn of a radiating orb. And the ring is also a radiating orb. Concentration. And Lae'zel.
Blacket's will be done. Quickly then.
Every single damage type. When you deal damage with a weapon, you gain arcane equity. Nature survival. Weapon attacks deal acid. We can go with True Lover's Embrace. Nature survival there. What stats? Now, Ice Bite Robe gives Armor of Agathis. And I really like it. Well, mine gives defense, so... Restoration. Whatever. I'll... I won't waste time. Good rope for a wizard. Especially the one I'm playing. But I'm keeping armor. 17. With this is gonna be 15. Better with 17. They're disgusting.
Charmed, I'm sure. Right away.
What's next?
Let me work my magic. Certainly. Well, hello.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Let us confer.
Mistress, a pity, really. You could have tasted some real power. But what do I know? I'm sure Mistress Boone is lovely. Oh, darling, it sounds...
I'll react to the thing that I did with the surge.
May it please, Mistra.
It's Carla.
You're glowing, Gale. Mistra must be very pleased with you indeed. Don't forget us little people when you're the chosen of the god of magic, hmm? Fuck you.
Hey-ho.
Proceeding. Open up.
Oh, I gotta get Yankee Egg. I forgot. I kept get Yankee Egg. Am I supposed to know what's what here? Jesus Christ. Actually fine, I can know. Okay. It's fine.
Well, well, well.
Which way to the nearest library?
Carla the Mule. I know what I need to do, by the way. I need to create a merc and max out strength and put all items on a merc. Double the inventory as well. We're gonna do it tomorrow, probably. Now I'm way too lazy to do it, but that's one way to accumulate stuff with a merc. Because this shit is so fucking annoying. What is it? Man, it ain't bad. Better than blue, I guess. I like it. What with a sanding shell, with a spoon, with a fishing rod?
What am I to do?
Repositioning.
Кажи. 16. За. Да ме зездаш.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Soldier.
Can't pick up too heavy. Great. And if I leave it there, will it remain there? That's the question. If it remains there, then it's fine.
Salutations.
If it always remains in a camp,
Very
then
well.
it's really fine. Jeez, we can't pick it up, man. They'll fix it, chill out, they'll fix it. Does the Agathis buff persist when you take it off? No! The moment you switch armor, it expires. I tried immediately when I found armor, like this is great, I can cast it. Then I removed, put other armor, buff disappeared. Where did I found the second ring? I marked it on a map, I think. I can't exactly remember. Susur flower. Really? No. I'll go for Susur flower, but not yet. Okay.
Yes?
Good to know. I just need to know if the chest remains in a camp always or I can lose the chest.
The path less.
That's the last thing I need to know, basically.
Let's march.
It's still too heavy. What the fucking weight? 140. So why can't you then? It's 220. Не визволю се, то не праши. Не, ни најмање, само се стави обручите на нju окречу се. Иначе ќе да буде катастрофа. Ah, god damn it. I hope it remains. If not, whatever. I need to carry the chest with. Oh, you get the fuck out. Okay, okay. It always shows what's in.
Let's take a gander.
What's cooking?
At the ready.
Wanna dance?
I wonder if I could raise her strength. And there is elixir of giant strength.
One.
How many I got that rare? Very rare.
Step by step.
I hope the chest remains in a camp. I really hope so. If not, fuck it. There's nothing important. It's worth how much? 10,000 gold. But, what? 10,000 gold it is.
Copper for your thoughts? Sounds boring. Ah.
I'll go back for the Suicide Flower tomorrow. Not today. Today we play. Where's Lazel? No. Who did I? Astarion.
Ah. Lead on.
Assume nothing.
Lost in thought.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Forthwith.
I can't.
Calcium. Let's see what is this. Now, I didn't rest. I hope I will need to rest. I really hope so. Will the arcane recovery work twice? Perhaps. Fearless. Unreal. Easily have double arcane recovery. Unreal.
What's next, I wonder?
Eager for battle.
Ward an ally, gain resistible damage, +1 to the armor. And they receive warding 1 both until the long rest. Concentration is not required. And these still... Ej, sad ću ja da dođem, jel si gotovo? Paradise ide, sve ide unutra, znači sad ću doći. 11:52. My wife prepared dinner. I need to eat. Then we can play. So it remains forever. And what is the armor class? 19. And you? 22 already.
Direct me. Of course.
Just you eat. 5-10 minutes pause or so. Be right back fast. Oh, it was fast. Where were we? Halcyon.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
What to expect?
Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
What am I to do?
With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
Going in alone is a suicide. I'll come with you.
No. If there's any interference with the portal, then our one chance is lost forever. And so am I. I'd rather have you by my side. But this is the only way. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
Shadows. And dogs. And a Shadow Curse Harper. Defend the portal for 3/3. I didn't rest.
My faith will protect me.
Cut a person, then a throat.
Let's end this.
Yeah. This bloody guardian of fate, man. Oh, you got a raid. I can't push the raid. Stunned. Don't want to touch him with 2 rounds of stun. Can I trigger attack? Cool. Do it. It doesn't work. It's bugged. I need to fix this. Holy! You shoot at a portal? Really? Holy shit, there's a lot. They go for the portal, they ignore me. Mucho.
Enemies popping up like weeds. Hanson better conclude his search very soon.
Shadow creepers. Ravens. Wasn't expecting this, I would rest. A bit hard without the rest. Guardian is so freaking good. No words for it.
You bow or you break.
Damn it, man. Damn it, man. 35 out of 71 on foot. Can't survive this. They don't know why it's TP. Jesus Christ. That ain't good. Yeah. That ain't good. At all. Should have rested for this fight, man. There's a lot of experience as well. But I should have rested. They'll wreck the fort.
I'm ready.
Ish, Sandbane would kill them all. I don't have it. Swords, swords. Halberd, sword, sword. Crossbow, crossbow. Oh my god, I need to kill them both. With what? Good job, me. Good job, me.
Victory awaits. Make way.
So cool. Hit it, Gale. Down you go. Full risk. I need to make them come to me. I didn't know why it's TP. They all go for the portal. Amazing. Amazing. They just care about portal and nothing else.
I pity his death means the Sharan curse will remain alive and well.
Rest in peace, Druid. I did on the reds before this. Although it's doable, I didn't know the wineskin TP. Close, close. That's the last one remaining with a crossbow. The last one. I'm out of spells, okay? I'm out of spells. You gotta have that in mind.
Lovely day, this. For now.
I haven't tried to heal a port. Maybe you can. I don't know. I come on, one shot away. Let's be real. I was one shot away.
Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there. No, but I need... No, I'd rather... It took me... Oak fuck. It's ready.
Don't linger. Time for a new approach.
Got to move.
I've missed this.
Son of a bitch. I got a wall of fire. tentacles as well.
Death.
Like weeds. Else it better conclude his search very soon.
Secondary attack, that was very painful.
Need to keep fighting.
Where I don't have a sunbeam, I will collect them all. Easily. Easily.
A tale for the ages.
Yeah, and she has tentacles.
Ready.
Battle of wits.
I will ascend.
Did you spawn from? Another raid and a shadow.
Druid's return is imminent. Keep foes at bay until then.
Lie. Holy fuck, what a lie.
To me.
What the fuck with missing everything here? Are you all crazy? How come he hits everything he touches, man? Come on. Let's see what he does. Insanity. Now you fucking hit for once. Let's see.
Bleed for me.
Death is but a word away.
I will ascend.
It's done. I have him. But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be.
We need to get him someplace safe.
Yes. I'll bring him back to camp. He'll be safest with us. I need to examine him. I need to understand what's wrong. It's almost like something's missing from him. Come see us when you can.
Walk away, no matter that bloody thing is here. Walk away. Huh? Prone, insta prone. That's a lot of corpses. That's a lot of corpses.
I applaud your taste.
God damn it, man. Who's gonna loot all of this?
You glimpse a young harper on the eve of battle against Thorn long ago. He and his comrades toast each other in last light.
Fire looks amazing for a CRPG. These fire effects are fucking crazy good for a CRPG. How much was it? More like closer to 3,000 than to 2,000. Around 3,000. So, a lot. Great, what's up? I told you like when I started the game. Cleric is definitely the most useful, okay? And then I've seen Spiritual Weapon. And I was like, what a fucking nerd. You realize how freaking OP it is at such an early level. And then at the monastery I got Guardian of Fate, and I was like, damn it, you can summon Guardian of Fate with action and spiritual weapon with bonus action at the same turn. Like, come on. It's just fucking hilarious. You see what Guardian did? I didn't know the fight I would win. I didn't know Wine's teleport. You know. One stupid shot away.
You glimpse a young harper on the eve of battle against Thorn long ago. He and his comrades toast each other in last light. Desperate prayers to Selûne echoing from the past. They did not save him.
Excellent choice.
Do you snuff this out? Or do you snuff firewall? Holy shit, for real, how long does it last? Oh, it's concentration. There you go. I didn't know it was concentration. I learned other spells. Man with his inventory. I believe the game is about to explode. I didn't restart for 5 hours. Let it save, I'll restart. There's huge memory leaks. Look, I said it like 5 times already, I'll repeat it again. It's not a problem that the game is easier than Wrath of the Righteous. I don't want to compare it to Wrath of the Righteous. The problem is that the game is easier than Divinity Original Sin 2. That's the problem. It's unfair to compare with Wrath of the Righteous. You know what is good for Larian? What's very good for Larian? Everyone will test Baldur's Gate 3, and those that like it, now new players to the genre, they'll say, hey, let me see Divinity from Larian. And they're gonna sell Divinity again because of Baldur's Gate. And then when they announce Divinity Original Sin 3, it's gonna sell like crazy as well. And it's gonna be in this engine. Again. So overall, I would say unless someone buys up Larian, they're in a very good spot. They're gonna rule, like, let's say that they are ruling it since Divinity. Divinity was 2015, 14, 2016, I forgot. Divinity Original Sin 1. They can rule the CRPG market for like 15, 20 years straight. Now a funny fact is that longer than Black Isle Studios, longer than BioWare. It's actually longer than everything that existed as far as CRPG devs go. Larian will be, whether you want it or not, the biggest CRPG company in the world. And the oldest. I mean, they're gonna last the longest out of them all. Yay.
Just a brief respite.
What a mess.
Yes, why not?
Complete mess. We need to go back and speak with Halsey in a camp. This part is done. I need to speak with a Shadow Priest. Dollhouse Moonrise. Big map. Big map. Nine, 8, 18. Look, don't say how Rogue Trader is gonna be easy. Because he only played bait early. So don't think how it's gonna be easier. Then Brett. 2918. $3,000 XP out of this fight, man. How I like the game so far on a scale from 1 to 10. It depends. It really depends. Do I have a lot of fun? I do. Does it have a lot of annoying things? It does. I really don't know how I would rate the game right now. I need to finish the game. What I know is that it's the game of the year. Now how I would rate it, I don't know. But it is game of the year of 2023. That's a fact. I don't care what comes out. Even if From Software releases I don't know what with Armored Core. I doubt anyone can compete with this. Very simple. Difficulty, probably mods will arrange that, maybe even Larian will address the issue. Patches, inventory, quality of life improvements everywhere in the next 2 years or so. So the game's gonna get even better. Then performance, optimization, everything, that they gonna polish all of that. And I don't see a fucking game competing with Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, in terms of choices and consequences, story, voice acting, I don't know, the things of what you can actually do in a game. You know, all of those small tricks that you can use in exploration, combat, and so on. No one can compete with that. Because this engine allows it. And everyone's gonna praise Baldur's Gate. But I'm gonna keep praising Divinity. Because Divinity Original Sin 1 is the game that we are still playing here, okay? Not Divinity Original Sin 2. This is Divinity Original Sin 1. All of these tricks and all of this, the entire concept of Baldur's Gate 3 is Divinity Original Sin 1. I don't see a single game competing with Baldur's Gate 3. The scale of this game is just... this ain't fucking normal, okay? In terms of the size of the game, only Breath of the Righteous competes with this. You know, only Breath of the Righteous. I see no other game. Simple as that. Now, speaking about Zelda, Zelda is a different type of game, okay? It's more like a fairy tale for children. There's a lot of fetch quests. 1 billion fetch quests and so on. Zelda is different. Zelda is for the more for the Eastern market. Japan, China, and so on. Everything that goes into the East countries, they gonna play Zelda like crazy, of course, but For the Western countries, okay, for USA, for us in Europe, you can't find a better game than Baldur's Gate. Okay, you can't. There's Wrath, there's Baldur's Gate, there's Wasteland, there's Pillars. And now there's gonna be Rogue Trader, of course. You can't find better. No matter if those Japanese games, okay, no matter if their games are great or not, I don't feel them, okay? I got nothing connected over there, like it came out from the other dimension. Especially when it's an anime bullshit or something like that. Now, where is Halcyon? Where's Halcyon? I need a long rest. Should I? Where's Halcyon? Okay, we're gonna long rest. Yeah, long rest. Isn't he supposed to be in a camp? He said he was gonna be in a camp and... Motherfucker. How crazy it is that the CRPG is the highest rated game with Metacritic. What do you think? What other game should be the highest rated game? It's either a CRPG or an action RPG. You can't find better games than CRPGs and action RPGs. Like, what genre is better? Come on. What can compete with Diablo 1? With Baldur's Gate, with Wrath of the Righteous, with this now, with Baldur's Gate 3, with Diablo 2. There is no game that can compete. Maybe Doom from 90s. Maybe Doom. Heroes of Might and Magic. But all of that is isometric, okay, except Doom. All of it. You want old school strategy? StarCraft. It's Red Alert, Command and Conquer. You want building, kingdom management, so on, it's Civilization. It's King's Bounty, it's Heroes. And those games deserve to be the highest ranked games, as well as Baldur's Gate 3 right now. Everything else, like you buy a AAA game, what are you gonna play? 6-10 hours. You finish the game, you paid $70-80 bucks, and then what? Zero replay value, zero challenge, scripted storylines, cringe, agenda, crap, and you pay for it. In 90% of time, it's like that. Yeah, Planescape Torment as well. But that's less known title, okay? And it's gonna remain as a less known title. Only CRPG players know about Planescape. For Baldur's Gate 3, I believe even my grandma heard for Baldur's Gate 3 right now. That's how popular the game is. Even my grandma heard about it. You know how it's gonna be. It's very simple. Baldur's Gate 3 officially will be, if not the best CRPG ever created for our lifetime. But for CRPG players, there's gonna be a war between Breath of the Righteous and Baldur's Gate 2. You know, so 95% of people will say how the best CRPG ever is Baldur's Gate 3, which is a completely normal thing, okay? For 95% of people. For 5% of CRPG players, it's a war between Breath of the Righteous and Baldur's Gate 2. And that's a fact, okay? You can add Dragon Age Origins, you can add, I don't know what, Pillars, you can add Icewind Dale, you can add, I don't know, what else would that, Planescape Torment. You can add everything, but it's still the war between Baldur's Gate 2 and Breath of the Righteous, no matter what. And I believe even Rogue Trader can't top Breath of the Righteous. Now, what is very good? Speaking about Rogue Trader, Owlcat, they know about Baldur's Gate 3 now. And they can play Baldur's Gate 3 now. And they can see the game now. And they can see some choices and consequences. They can see some interactions. They can see what people like on forums, streams. You know, they can see some tricks and they can use some for the Rogue Trader. Which means that what we played right now in early beta, the O2 version of Rogue Trader, and what's gonna come out as a fully made product, could be drastically different. And maybe it's gonna resemble Baldur's Gate 3 more in terms of choices and consequences. But it's gonna be harder. And it's gonna have Warhammer setting. Okay, 40k setting, 40k fans are fucking crazy as well. And there's a lot of them. A lot of them. Most of them that never play games, they play boards. They're gonna come and they're gonna play Rogue Trader. For sure.
Yes, of course.
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Can it be undone?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
How do you find this missing half? I met a sort of a shadow child before, a little boy named Oliver, around Thaniel's age.
And you saw this boy yourself? That can't be a coincidence, but we need to be sure. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word.
How to find the missing half?
No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow, and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely.
In fact, I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the Shadow Curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
And when we found an essence, then what?
In truth, I'm not sure. This is beyond all reckoning. It's still part of Thaniel deep down, but it may not recognize that, or want to recognize that. Perhaps it can be reasoned with, but I'm not hopeful. Reason is not something that thrives amidst the Shadow Curse.
Look, if we speak about whether I want narrative of Rogue Trader to be like in Baldur's Gate, no, I don't want it. I want it to be dark, and it's gonna be dark, with way much less comedy than in Baldur's Gate 3. And what we can make sure of, it's gonna be harder. It's gonna present more challenge. So I don't want the same game as Baldur's Gate 3. One Baldur's Gate 3 is enough. Let's go, Druid.
Seems your ranks are quite packed.
Yeah. Do you want to speak or what?
Well met.
You don't. Let me see the Druid. Let's level up Druid. And that's gonna be the last thing I'll do for tonight, because it's already 1:20 AM. And Tara, bugged.
There you are, Mr. Dekarios. I've been champing at the proverbial bit. I've something for you. A letter from Elminster himself. He was most insistent I give it to you immediately upon your return.
Any idea what he wanted?
One thing only. He gave the strictest instructions that this letter was for your eyes only. That being said, I'm sure he won't mind you indulging me with its subject matter once you've broken the seal.
Read.
The letter is written in Elminster's crabbed hand, and given his usual verbosity, is rather succinct.
I see remaining up to Mystic is my duty. Especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. Think carefully. Exceedingly so. You know, Mistra, as do I. I was not born an old man. I am all too familiar with what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature, nor mine, to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start.
Reading between Elminster's cramped lines, you can draw only one conclusion. He thinks you should defy Mistra's instruction and refuse to use the orb.
What is it, darling? You look rather pale.
Elminster thinks I shouldn't use the orb.
Aha! Mr. Ormar can always be relied upon to bring a dash of good sense to proceedings. A shame he didn't start with that, but still, I hope you plan to heed his advice. Carefully, though. He seemed rather fidgety when he delivered his message. Mistra will have both of you in her bad books before long. You will find a better solution to this whole absolute business, won't you? I'm always bragging about your ingenuity, and I'd hate to be thought a liar.
What do you want? Don't tell me the book, Astarion, please.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
Trust me, Astarion, I'm nothing like you.
Well, no, I was being generous. But you're not beyond hope.
Idiot.
I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Evil power, I won't do it.
Power is just a tool. It's people that are good or evil. And even they can be a little bit, I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Stay in the camp.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. It sounds awful.
Dear God, with this idiot. If he wasn't an assassin, he would be flying out of camp by now. He's got luck. The only rogue.
Thaniel still suffers. There'll be no improvement until his essence is restored, I fear.
With yo, let me see. Druid Calcium, level 1. Morning Lord's Radiance on him. From the Shadowheart. Let's level up Halcyon for the very first time and check out how Druid class is. Yeah, he's a Druid. What is all of this? Not attack an enemy. Elven weapons, dark vision, you have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep because of the Fey ancestry. He has a specialization available, Circle of the Moon. Health increases, he can shape twice per short rest, the form of a beast. Expand spell slots to regain hit points while in the wild shape. You can shape into a cat and meow to distract enemies. 2 hit points. In a wolf, (18 hit points, increases every 2 druid levels. Into a spider, you can unweb enemies. Into a badger. You can burrow into the ground. And a classic wild shape, and now he received a bear. Polar bear. (30 hit points). Alright, Druid, subclass. Circle of the Land, of the Moon, and of the Spores. Circle of the Land. Druids of the Circle connect powerful magic that flows through the earth and binds all living things together. They are a cantrip, and all of these transformations with a natural recovery. Replenish spell slots while out of combat. Of the Moon. Moon transforms into a bear. And of the Spores is a Necro Druid with necrotic damage, poison, Halo of Spores, symbiotic entity. Now, considering that, as I said, for now at least, 70% of enemies are completely immune or resistant to poison, necrotic acid, I see no point in the Circle of the Spores Druid at all, unless you get a feat for elemental power and target necrotic damage, but then it's a waste of a feat. So, waving death, necrosis, fungal growth, sporulation is just another part of life. You can manipulate such spores to augment yourself and harm your foes. This is a mushroom druid. Circle of the Moon is his base. Okay, how developers intended him to play as a bear. And of course there is life. Life restores spell slots. I believe you don't need it right now. Maybe it's important for the start when you're level 1. But on level 8, there is no need basically. So, we play as a bear. How to learn spells, yeah. A mix of a cleric and a wizard, that's what I see here. Mix of a cleric and a wizard, that's the Moon. The other one is with cantrips. Exactly the same spells on the Moon. And spores. He just receives actions and... No, this is a reaction. He receives action and reaction. We stick with a bear. Destroy water. Good berries. There is a point in good berries in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. There is no point in Baldur's Gate 3. Easily there is no point. Increase move speed. Can't sleep. Purifier. Not bad because attack rolls have advantage, but it's concentration. No need for healing. The game is way too easy for healing. Even on Tactician you don't need to heal anyone. Thunder Wave for push. As a druid, you should have animal friendship, I guess. And speak with animals and so on. As a druid. Blind and obscure creatures, some damage with Ice Knife. And a classic druid spell, the only spell that actually belongs to the druid is Entangle. You don't need speak with animals, it goes well with a class to be able to speak with animals and to have animal friendship. But you don't need it. This is what goes with a druid, as in any other CRPG, it's Entangle. Concentration, Entangle. That will be level 2. Moon prep spells. Level 3. Tons of new spells. Unlock slots and so on. Scales with wisdom. Dark Vision, Heat Metal. Causes a metal weapon or armor to glow red hot and force the wearer to let go or receive disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Concentration. Not bad. Enhance ability from a cleric. Spike growths. Shape a piece of ground into hard spikes. Movement is halved. Creature walking on the spikes takes piercing damage for every 1.5 meters it moves. Lasts for 100 turns. Kinda curious. I'm curious about new spells. Those that cleric already possesses, I don't care about. Now bark skin is useless because everyone is above 17 armor. And bark skin raises armor class up to 16. Moonbeam. Here we go with Moonbeam. Radiant damage. To me personally so far, and I'm 100% sure that so far the best type of elemental damage is Radiant. It's better than ice, better than fire, far better than necrotic acid and poison. You can also move the beam. It should have been called Move Beam instead of Moonbeam, because you can move the beam. Classic Gusty Push, Flame Blade. Bright Light, 3 to 18 fire damage. Classic Hold. Flaming Spear for 10 turns, also quite nice. Best without trace, already have it on a cleric. Protection from poison, don't care. Restoration. Like, this is the first CRPG. Like, restoration is extremely important in every single action RPG. Lesser restoration, restoration, greater restoration. It's like bread and butter in every CRPG. In Baldur's Gate 3, you can play like it doesn't exist. Like it doesn't exist. First of all, it takes action. When you get paralyzed, it's usually a turn or two of paralyze. Now, why would you waste an action point on restoration instead of dealing damage to enemies that turn? If it was a bonus action on restoration, I might consider taking it, because it wastes an action point. I see no point to remove paralyze or blindness. Blindness, you can usually remove blindness by just going out of the cloud. Disease and poison is fucking whatever. Paralyze lasts as a round or two. You don't need restoration, it's just there to be there. They never intended this game to be played with restoration, with defensive abilities. To be more precise, with defensive abilities. Offensive abilities are 10 times better. What's important is initiative, how fast you can burst, and that's about it. Defensive abilities are non-existent. Useless in the game. We don't need a push and attack roll. We need Moonbeam and we need a Flaming Spear, and that's like 3-3. 3 2s, 3 1s to the next level. Now, speaking about the feat, a cantrip. You can shape into a raven. Blind enemies as bonus action, and into a deep rot. You can charge at enemies. This is nice. I want multi-class. I'll think about multi-classing on a max level, on level 12. Okay, because I don't want to waste time. I want to see last level spells for every class, what they receive for the last level. Then I can think about multi-classing and respecing, but till then I really don't care. Plus, I believe it's not worth it. Resistance cantrip. Produce flame, poison, guidance. Yes. Go with the resistance. You don't need cantrips, basically. But whatever. Especially not defensive cantrips. And the only offensive cantrip is poison. Useless poison. Shitty stats. Shitty stats. If I hate something, man, it's this. So far, I'm thinking about alert for the initiative. Unless I can find a point into wisdom somewhere. Lucky is brutal. Absolutely brutal on every single hero in a game. Lucky is brutal. If not the best feat in a game. It's gonna be alert. The initiative cannot be surprised. A wild strike. Additional attack after making an unarmed strike while in wild shape. What he receives is a Sleet Storm from energy protection. Make weeds burst from the ground and smother the area. Creatures moving through the weeds have their movement speed quartered for 10 turns. Completely stopped. Feign death. Daylight. Enchant an item to shine like the sun. Summon sphere of sunlight that dispels all darkness around. Call lightning. Lightning strikes all targets within range. Then for 10 turns you can call down lightning again without expending a spell slot. Okay. It's lightning and plants. Damage, crowd control. That's it. Wild shape into Alve. Rupture and Enraged. Wild shape into a Panther. Prowl. Primal Strike. When in this form, attacks count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resists and immunity. Interesting. Prep. One extra slot. Truth to be told, it's whatever. I got what I wanted. Now it's whatever. Really, really whatever. Let's go with hit metal. We go with hit metal. You can make enemies drop weapons. Could be quite good. Basically, it's disarm. Disarm from afar. Level 7. Level 4 spells. Bloody Wall of Fire on Stork, Wizard, on Druid, on Warlock. Like. And the Ice Storm as well. Stone Skin. Half the damage. Polymorph into a sheep. Summon a giant wine capable of dragging creatures toward itself for 10 turns. I am curious about it, even though if Wall of Fire is like the most OP thing in a game, as well as Ice Storm, I am curious about the game grasping wine. Freedom of movement also. There is no playing in CRPGs without freedom of movement. You don't need freedom of movement. You don't need resists. You don't need restoration. Very weird game, Baldur's Gate 3, okay? Very weird game as far as defensive spells go. They're useless. Dominate Beast. Nah. Conjure a woodland being. A Dryad. She can use Nature's Step and Tangle and summon a Wood Vote. So you summon a Dryad and she summons a Wood Vote. Wood Vote ain't bad if it's the one with a 70 HP. Summon a Wood Vote. Alter terrain and entangle enemies. Minor Elemental, Confuse, and Blight. Out with hit metal. What we're gonna take here, I wanna test Grasping Wines, I wanna test the Dryad. Even though this is not the best build for the Druid, of course, it's a fucking Firewall or Ice Storm. I wanna test this out. See how it goes. Also, Confusion sounds very nice. And Blight. But this too. If you play a Shroom Druid, subclass for necrotic damage and shrooms, you go with this, and then in feats you go with Overcome Resists, Thick Necrotic, and then your shrooms will hurt, and you need to take Cantrip Poison. Basically everything where you see with Poison and Acid you're gonna take it. As long as you take the feat for the necrotic damage. Now you can shape into a saber-toothed tiger. You can shred armor, regenerate hit points. A very low amount of HP gain. A new spell slot is available. Yes. Flame metal, hit metal. And a new feat. Now, this is what I was talking about. When you take a shroom druid, you go with acid. Now, what am I supposed to take? I want wisdom raised. There is that resilient as well. Resilient wisdom increases wisdom by 1, gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws. It should be 18. Yeah, we're gonna take resilient here. And that would be Halcyon. 18 plus 4. This is the Schwarzenegger Druid. A real Schwarzenegger Druid. Black bear, well shaped. You wild shape into all of this. That's a lot. I believe this is the best way. There is, of course, playing with a firewall and so on. And then elemental feet fire. But it's fucking boring. Do you expend spells while in the camp? Oh, you do not. I love the animation for the weapon. I really love animation for the weapon. Bloody hell, you actually expect... They need to fix this. Hit metal. Moonbeam, then you can move around. Moonbeam is great. Moonbeam is great. I really like it. Nice animation as well. Druid in this game is not a classic Druid. You can only shapeshift. But as far as spells go, till level 8 he received 4 spells that are for the Druid. Unique for the Druid, only 4 spells. The rest is a mix of a wizard and a cleric. I would say it's easily 50-50. 50% wizard, 50% cleric. How are you with proficiencies and so on? What are you? Alert, dark vision, elven weapon, long sword, short bow, long bow. Advantage on saving throws, primal strikes, wild strikes. Additional attack after making an unarmed strike with a wild shape. Resistant to necrotic, pixie, and so on. Very low approval from Halcyon. You help him. This is unclear to me. Very unclear. And it doesn't fit the narration of the game. You helped him out. You saved his precious grove. You did not kill, I did not kill Kaga. We helped him with a boy. We accepted him in a camp. We saved the tieflings. We did everything right, and the approval should be all the way down to the right, and it's more towards red. It doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Neutral. Proficient, of course, in animal handling, perception, survival, nature, I guess. Not. How can a druid be low at nature? He's good at stealth, he's not good at nature. A druid. Larian. A druid that shifts into animals and has plant-based spells doesn't know a thing about nature. I don't care if it's because of the intelligence that cannot happen. It should be the only thing he knows about. The only thing he knows about should be nature. Come on. Man. Are you ready, Halcyon? When a warrior casts a spell that requires concentration, again a temporary hit points. When a hit with an unarmed attack, the warrior gains 2 lightning charges, while imbued with lightning, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal armor gain advantage. Yeah, when he shapeshifts, he can be okay, I guess. The wearer summoned creature has resistance to all damage except psychic. At the start of the summoned creature's turn, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be driven mad. Will attack the nearest creature other than the spellcaster. Thunder, lightning, or radiant inflict 2/3 of reverberation. Saving throws per remaining turn. Applies penalty. Intercept missiles from range attacks. We're gonna go with that. What is left? A helmet. Addition will smite. Momentum. Obscured. While the wearer is obscured in shadow. Click the condition against lightning charges. Gain arcanity. Shape shifting. Gain bonus to all checks. Missiles. Proficient with short bows, long bows, and staffs. Smite. I think I'll play with Steph. He's proficient with a long sword as well. You can equip a shield. Armor class is already 19. I can go with a heroism. That's even better. Got a long sword and I got a staff. I think I would rather go with a staff. That's a Druid staff. Corelon's Grace. Deals bonus damage. Attack rolls +1 when you shapeshift. Cacophony is also nice. With a Thunderous Smite. Better with a long sword. I mean, I can switch between these two. When I need Thunder Smite. Damage drops by 2 only. That's fine. No, that will be the Druid. For now. Will be that. Delius Fisty, thanks for the 10 months, man. I can't keep it up. I'm about to end. I said I'll finish with Halcyon and then there's nothing to keep up for. I'm dead. Tomorrow. I started later today. Was doing some shit outside. So we're gonna play longer tomorrow. It was like nearly 7 hours long stream, but I'm bloody dead right now and I'm off to bed. Tomorrow, I'll play at least 10 to 12 hours when I wake up. All in all, that's gonna be it for tonight. People, thanks for watching. And I'll be seeing you in around, I would say 15 hours from now. So see you back soon.